Hey, what's happening? This is Jerry here with Wealth Dynamics, coming at you to bring you closer to your purpose, your wealth, and your freedom. I hope you're having a great night. I want to talk to you tonight about something I tell every single one of my clients. I tell every single one of my staff members, and it's really four things. Okay, four things, and it's with any endeavor that you're pursuing, especially wealth. So number one, show up. Number two, work hard. Number three, listen. Number four, don't quit. And I want to talk about these tonight because it really is the key to everything. So let me just say, showing up. Like, showing up is everything. If you can't show up, what can you do? Seriously, like, if you cannot just simply show up and do the deal, what are you even capable of doing? Showing up is easy, but it's one of the hardest things because showing up is easy to do, and it's just as easy not to do. All you have to do is not show up. Now, this doesn't just mean like showing up on time, and it's not referring necessarily to punctuality. It means showing up for your goals. When you set goals and targets, do you actually show up? When somebody counts on you, do you actually show up? When you're counting on yourself, do you actually show up? When it's my clients, when you say you have goals, do you actually show up for your training? Do you actually show up for your coaching sessions? If it's staff, do you actually show up when I expect production out of you? Like, those are things that matter. So showing up is big. Now, next is working hard. Okay, and I don't believe that most people really understand the definition of working hard. And the reason I say that is most people that come to work for me quit in the first week. We've hired almost 50 people, maybe over 50 people this year in 2018. We've kept 7 of them. Most of them have quit in the first 3 days to 7 days because of the level of work that we have going on. Like, it's not like physical labor where you're lifting heavy things. It's the level of just intensity. We don't stop. We don't slow down. There's no breaks. We're always going. And so working hard is such an important component. If you're trying to achieve your purpose, wealth, and freedom, you must work hard. Okay, and that doesn't mean that you arbitrarily work hard. Like, pick on my little brother here. So he's the guy that he'll say he slept out under the stars in the middle of nowhere while it rained just to show he's more masculine or more manly in that area of camping. And it's like, dude, that doesn't have to be hard work. See, there's a difference between making something that's not hard work into hard work versus actually doing hard work and doing it the smart way. Okay, so working hard is a big component. Now, next is listening. Listening means that if you want to succeed, you've got to get outside of your own way of thinking. Your own way of thinking got you to where you are today, and it will not get you further than that. If it was capable of getting you further, you would already be there. So you need to listen. You've been doing it your way. When I coach clients and I'm working with my staff, it's doing it my way. Especially with staff. One of the first things I look for with staff members is compliance. Will they blindly do the things I ask them to do? Why? Because I don't want people that question the system. I want people that understand there's a way that works, and this is how it works. We're going to get it done. And we're not going to question why we do it this way. We're going to do it this way, and then we'll see why, because it worked. Now, the last thing is don't quit. Now, the reason I throw this in there is not a plea. If you're a client or you're a staff or you're working with me, I don't plead you to not quit. The reason I say don't quit is because at some point, you're going to want to. At some point, you'll be able to justify it. You'll be able to make sense of quitting. You'll be like, man, I'm not making enough money yet. This thing isn't paying off. I train all the time. It's not panning out the way I thought. It's way more work than I'd anticipated. My schedule doesn't allow for it. It's not convenient. It's not fun. It's not something that's exciting for me. It's just a grind. Those are all reasons to quit. I'm broke. I'm disinterested. I've got different things I could do. I've got other things that are more interesting. And the reason I say don't quit is because you're going to be tempted to. You're going to have reasons that could justify you doing it. You're going to make sense of it. It's going to be something that's easy. Quitting is just as easy as not showing up. In fact, you could show up, or you could quit by not showing up. Just don't come in. But here's the thing. When you quit something, you are admitting that you're not good enough. Like, whatever a belief system you have and you have to soften and sugarcoat that, this is the truth. When you quit on something, you're admitting that you are not good enough to do it. You're admitting that you don't have the skill level. You're admitting that you don't have the intelligence. You're admitting you don't have the creativity. You're admitting you don't have the commitment or follow through. Now, I don't believe that about anybody. I think everybody has that, and unfortunately, they convince themselves they don't right before they quit something. And so the magic behind show up, work hard, listen, and don't quit is that they sound extremely easy, but guys, these are the most difficult things you're going to go through. If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, if you're a client of mine, if you're a staff member of mine, it's easy not to show up. It's difficult to get up in the morning and do it another time. It's difficult to put in the work that's hard when you know that hard work means something entirely different to wealth dynamics than it does to the rest of the population. It's difficult to listen amongst all of that when you're working hard, you're showing up, it's not paying off yet, it's not happening like you thought, it's taking longer, there's more obstacles than you'd anticipated, and now you're supposed to listen and be coachable? That's hard. And then it's difficult not to quit because it's so easy to quit. We quit everything. We quit stuff all the time with no repercussion. Nobody's going to know. But I'm here to tell you tonight, if you're watching this, you'll know. If you quit, you will know. And you're going to think less of yourself for it. And you're going to justify it. But at the end of the day, you will know you quit on something. So guys, I hope that helps you. I hope that that's motivating. That really is my thought process on the matter. Have a great night. If you know somebody that needs to see this tonight, make sure you get it in front of them. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. I'll talk to you next time.